The role of the Chief Academic Office, serving on the Superintendent's Cabinet, is to provide support and voice and direction with all the areas related to instruction, supporting teachers, staff, parents, families, and students. There are two departments, the Department of Special Services, Instructional Services Department, and then two offices, the Office of Student Testing and the Office of Professional Learning and Family Engagement.
The Office of Professional Learning and Family Engagement was formed in July 2016 to ensure high-quality professional development for all employees, to support school leaders in closing achievement gaps, and to enrich a caring culture for all families across FCPS.
So one of the things that the Office of Professional Learning and Family Engagement have helped us with is really try to provide some services to our parents. One of the programs that we've done is the Home Instruction for Parents, or HIPPI. This was one of the programs that our parents truly enjoyed. We just finished the last session about a week ago. Having that support has been instrumental because it allowed parents to feel connected to the school.
The Office of Student Testing's mission is to provide quality assessment experiences for our students and for the staff in schools who administer the tests. We have a very close relationship with the schools. We help with resolving any irregularities or abnormalities in testing. And we also provide useful and meaningful data which would help principals to do their planning, help teachers to provide quality instruction for their students.
The mission of ISD is really to lead and guide teaching and learning across the division. But really more importantly than that, we view ourselves as a service-oriented department. So we work really hard to provide great customer service to our schools. Our principals and our teachers, we want to provide them with the resources and training and supports necessary to really help all students achieve at high levels.
Well, we reached out to the Instructional Services Department and asked, how can you help us support us and train teachers around project-based learning? They helped create a cohort of content area teachers in specific areas who they would train and then support. And not only did the teachers leave with a project-based learning activity they could use in the classroom, but then have multiple ones they could share with each other. And I wouldn't have been able to do that individually as a school without the support of instructional services.
I think the mission of our department is to support students, families, and staff in terms of providing programs, services, and resources academically, socio-emotionally, and for transition services.
We've received support through the Department of Special Services pertaining to really looking at our special education program. So one of the things that they've done is allowing us to pilot mid-year iReady, which I know is a universal screener, and that has been great because what it does is provides a second data point. And I think prior to that support, I think we were kind of walking blindly, and I think now we have a clear vision as to where we're going to go.
As a principal, oftentimes we think, okay, we're trying to accomplish this goal, and we just think we got to do it by ourselves, and how are we going to do it with all the resources we have? And I would just encourage everybody to make sure they know and understand there's a whole group of professionals out there, whether it's in instructional services or other departments, that are willing and able to support us in a variety of ways.
Ultimately, our vision in the Chief Academic Office is that we're here to support schools. And in order to support schools, we must support the leaders of those schools who make it all happen. What we do in the Chief Academic Office can only be successful and can only be important if it's really what our principals and our schools need.